If we asked you to guess where the Pacific Northwest Winery of the Year is located, well, you might guess Walla Walla or maybe the Yakima Valley, but it's actually in Lewiston. Derek Deis decided to get the story behind Clearwater Canyon Cellars for our latest edition of Made in the Northwest.
This is a really special place. My family's actually owned this farm for 104 years now.
Winemaker Coco Umiker and her husband, viticulturist Carl Umiker, started Clearwater Canyon Cellars on Coco's family's farm in 2004.
Sometimes it seems surreal. You know, it's definitely a long road that we've had.
The two young scientists decided to go all in on the winery despite having barely any money to get it off the vine.
We lived in a trailer for $250 a month and had 4 barrels of wine and student loans and all of it. And we were making wine in a garage.
But they pressed on because they knew the Lewis-Clark Valley, with its climate and soils, could produce great wines again, just as it had before Prohibition.
This was the center of the Northwest for winemaking and grape growing.
It's a really fun place to make wine, and that's why Carl and I stayed.
Not only did the Umikers stay, they were instrumental in creating the Lewis-Clark Valley American Viticultural Area, putting area wineries on the map.
We got a grant, and that helped fund the establishment of the Lewis-Clark Valley AVA.
And Clearwater Canyon Cellars continues to make a name for itself and the LC Valley by turning out award-winning wine after award-winning wine. But its biggest honor came earlier this year when it was named Pacific Northwest Winery of the Year.
Unbelievable. You know, it was something we never expected.
It was huge. I mean, I can't even explain to you how important that was to us just personally.
But the Umikers don't want their little winery to get bigger. They'd rather work on making their wines as close to perfect as possible. During harvest, Coco spends hours walking the vineyards, tasting grapes, waiting for them to be just right.
I eat so many grapes this time of year that I hardly even get hungry at lunch. I'm just like a hummingbird, living on sugar water.
So when you open a bottle of Clearwater Canyon Cellars, the Umikers hope you can taste their commitment to great wine.
We live and breathe vineyard and winemaking all day long, 24/7, and it doesn't even feel like work. You know, it's just a part of us.
And after years of struggling just to get by, they're finally able to experiment and have some fun with their winemaking, as evidenced in their just-released 2018 varietals.
They're so creative and fun, and I feel like we're finally having fun. So I feel like the best is yet to come.
And for the Pacific Northwest Winery of the Year, that's really saying something. For Made in the Northwest, I'm Derek Deis, 4 News Now.